invisible, even to a heart that's blind like mine.
Sorry there, folks. I was sitting there. I had to get rid of my stream player from last night. It was still pumping country music through my ears. All right. I'm Tex, and we're working on a new build. And we kind of got it going. We're just kind of earning money right now to buy everything because we have to have, well, 4 of everything. And we're going to try to be unlocking stuff without getting ourselves in trouble. As far as shopping, automation, we have everything except the launcher unlocked. So we're good there. We just got to have the money to put it all together, and right now we don't. So we got a little setup down here by these 2 doors. And what we're going to do is try to make what money we need to build this production like I want. Because I'm going to break it down. Instead of breaking it down by doors, first thing I'm going to try is to break it down by, where it ships. That's my first goal. Is I want to break it down to where it goes. I'm going to break them down to where rail goes to one set of inspections, truck goes to a set of inspections, boat and everything, and then my main concern doing all this is being able to send it to the racks. That's where my main concern is going to be. So, what up, Booger? Morning, buddy. Man, I went to the club the other night for karaoke. Had a 40-year-old woman there. She was cute as a bug. But she was 40 years old, and she was a registered nurse, and she was talking about she was going to take my ass home with her. I was like, God dang. My son said, no, he's got to go home. And I was like, told my boy, I said, thanks. I said, I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. I said, I seriously thought about it, but I said, she's damn near 40. He goes, I know, I went to school with her. And that's my youngest boy. She was 40 years old, boy. She was hugging up all on my ass, telling my son, she said, I want to take your daddy home, and I want to drive him crazy for a night. He deserves to be crazy for one night. I was like, oh, shit. Oh. But anyway, right now I'm just trying to earn some money to build up everything. That's all I'm doing. Build up the machines and build up the conveyors, and then I'm going to break it down in a different way. Let's get those done first. They're moving a little faster. I can only upgrade them once right now. It don't really do much good to upgrade the belts. I'm gonna stop upgrading the belts. I need to upgrade these first. Like I said, I'm just trying to make some money right now. I'm not out to break any records or any of that crap. I'm just out trying to make sure everything is going to work the way I want it to. I've got one set of machines. I'm thinking of changing the machines to where they go in a straight line instead of doing them like this, because they take up so much room doing them like this. But also, if I'd done them the other way, I'd have to put a straight feed in front of them, and that's going to make them longer. But I'm just not sure how I'm going to do this. I'll have to play with it like I did the other one. But right now everything's running a little slow. And I think it's still just trucks. Then I go back to truck and rail. So I got to keep an eye on that. I got these here breaking off airplanes over to that storage deal until I get the money to pipe it in. Now I got this one breaking it off to boats, which bringing those over here for now. And that one over there is going to be the rail, which will probably be full before this is over with. My bet is this rail is going to get full and I'm going to need that pallet. So I'm just going to set that there. But what I'll do is I'll bring it off of here and I'll break it down. And I doubt that I'll use this door. I'm probably just going to use the two doors down on the other end. Because I'd like to take everything, bring it in on one side of the warehouse, and since all the shipping doors are on the outside edge, I want to send the good stuff to the outside edge. So it's kind of where I'm at right now, trying to make up my mind exactly how I want to do this. I think the machines might function better if I have rail going to one set, airplanes going to one set, you know, like that. And then break them off from there and send them to where they need to go. That's my thought. I mean, because I'm going to end up having 5 doors. And that would be 5 sets of these set up in front of each door. And you can kind of see how that's going to go. Because every time I set up one of these, I'm going to have a shitload to go over to get to where I need to get to. So I figured I'd start them on this end get up here, that I'd start them in on this end, bring them in together, and then have these little breakers here break them down by what they are, you know, boat, whatever, and then send them to the machines and let the machines do their thing. But right now everything's moving kind of slow. You can see it's all backed up, so it's just the way it's going to be for right now. But we're talking about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. Every one of these I want to set up. And that's a lot of room. And setting them up one behind the other, oh boy, that is going to be a pain in the ass. So I just ain't made up my mind exactly how I want to do it. Because it don't make no difference which way I'm going to do it. I thought about making all the rejects come off on a belt and then merge into one belt. But then they're going to get backed up. So I'm going to kind of play around with it. Just take it easy, little by little. Yeah, I know. It's also worried me about having to have more shelves if I upgrade the speed. Because right now, I got one shelf until I really get it broke out, you know, to where I can put more shelves and all that. And right now I got one set of machines inspecting all of them. I will have one long ass line of rejects if I don't figure out some way to do this. Because you see right here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're talking 7 times 4. We're talking 28 of those sending rejects out. I just don't know how I want it. You know, it's still in my mind, still jacking with it, trying to figure out exactly what I want to do, how I'm going to do it. So see, I'm already backed up over here. I knew that was going to happen. These are all waiting on tomorrow. And I've said if I speed everything up, I'm really going to have a screwed up problem. But you see right now, in order to get the boats I gotta go over all kinds of shit just to get to it. That's why I want to move this shit down to the other end. I got everything I need to do it except money. So I'm just taking my time trying to get some money, and then I'll start taking these machines. And I'm probably going to start them. I don't know. I thought about starting them here and feeding them this way. So I could maybe put shelves down here and feed them all shelves down here back up to where they need to go when they release. And then the good stuff, circle it around this way and head it back here. I just don't know. But I've got enough room. I just got to get some of this stuff out of the way for now. Nah. Oh, that's the offloader that goes to that. I mean, I could already move these down here. It's not going to be easy trying to figure this shit out. I done figured that out. I was like, man, this is going to be a bitch. Hell. Ah. I want to upgrade the export size and the automatic exports. Because so I won't have to run over there and I want to get to where I ain't got to run over here and jack with these. That's what I'm after, is that right there. But requires a tier 10. So I'm still tier 9. And I gotta take this door down. All this here. Like that. Now. That'll help. Now I can do automatic exports when I get the money. Okay, all of those are done. Let's go to bed. We done spent all our damn money we made that day. Hey, no mistakes, so. I think today is truck. Yeah, truck and rail. So I can unlock this. Turn these bad babies loose. See if I can make the $3,000 I need before I open the door. Oh, you're slow as shit. I'm not used to this. The hell with it. I'll just put it on there and it can offload it. I think it's 3,000 or 3,500 or something like that. I'm just tired of running back and forth to these damn doors. Yep, I got a mistake. Don't know what it was. A guy told me the other night that he was aware of some mistake and he was trying to fix it. And I'm trying to make sure they're all right. Oh, wait a minute. I put that on the wrong shelf. Get in there. I still ain't got $3,000. Almost. God, it's slow as hell. If I get enough to do, oh, I gotta have more of everything. About to drive me crazy. Yeah, we got truck and rail open up here. See, I got to buy tons of fucking belts and shit. I could help it a little by pulling off all the rejected ones. Let's see how much that upgrade is. $3,000. Alright, now I don't have to worry about running back to the damn things. They'll just send them out. Oh, not enough money. Yeah, I'm just trying to make a little money right now. Don't know why I'm doing that. It automatically does it. I forgot. Oh, Jesus, it's causing me to fall asleep. At least I can get these out of here in a hurry. Or try, if I can get the the ones that are rejected out a lot quicker, that'd help. It's funny, it hit that other conveyor, it's like, vroom. Yeah, buddy. It's just a little bit slow. Not enough money. Think I'm gonna wait till I get enough money to upgrade these. That's $5 grand. If I upgrade it, each one of them one, it'll help. Yep, it's a little slow, ain't it, Booger, compared to what I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing them boogers fly around the warehouse. I'm gonna run that damn thing way the hell down here. Well, when you move the approved to the front, you end up having to use more belts and more room to get it to where it needs to go. I went and looked at the other warehouse, and that's where I have this as last, because you need this no inspection sticker applied. I need it at the end to send it out here to put a sticker on it. If I got it down here, I gotta send it out and then still send it back through here again. Because it don't matter, because all of the rejects are gone by the time it reaches here. They are gone. So you never see one come out the rejected side, the back side of this. I could probably take all those off because all the rejects are gone. I could use every one of those and not even have to have them. Because everything that's rejected has done been rejected before it gets here. All you need is approved and the ones with no stickers. You don't have to worry about the ones back here, and I forgot about that. Yeah, but like I said, if you put it at the other end, you got 3 conveyor belts you got to deal with, and that takes up so much room at the front end of this that, and you can't get nothing over the top of it because you've got so many conveyors coming out. This is set up just like I have my other warehouse set up. It's no different. Now, when I go to set all this up, I did have the thought of taking the approved and denied machine and putting it by each door and trying to get rid of those and then send it to the machine. But I'm not sure that's going to work because it takes up so much goddamn room. I have to have one, I have to feed it in here. Then I got another, I got one coming out for approved. I got another one coming out for no sticker that's got to go back, got to go through here. So that's my plans, was sending it through here and getting the good out of the way. But that would be in front of the door, not in the line. This machine here would not even be in the line with all these. This machine here would just be a standalone machine. And it would, and then after that, I would only have these others for it to go through on the other end of the warehouse. Yeah, but see, these here only have 3. This one's got 4. This one's got 4 holes going around it. So you got 4 conveyors coming out of this one. These here just have 3. That's why it makes more sense to put them at the front. But when I get the room, this will be right here by the doors, on each door. And it will be sending the ones with no sticker down to these machines, which are going to be on this end of the warehouse. So I'm just using it like this for now. This is far from what I'm going to have it. This is not going to be, I'm not going to make it like this in front of every damn door. No, that ain't happening. They will come off of here and out of here, go through this machine, and the ones that need stickers will all join in. Then it's going to come back over into here, and I'm going to have it set up to where it'll break it down into boat, airplane, rail, and truck. And then it will go through those machines coming out this way, and then go over the shelves here for airplane, shelves over here for boat. You don't have to worry about rail. It'll go to shelves here, shelves over here for the rail. And then when these come through, it will have that same sticker machine in front of them doing the same thing. Except it'll be kicking them out to these machines coming back around this way. That's my plan. But right now, my plan is make money to upgrade this shit. I need to upgrade these machines before I do anything else. Yeah, I figured I was going to get, I don't know how I get the incorrect ones. I mean, the machine's doing the right thing. One of those machines has got to be wrong reading a certain sticker, because it only happens ever so often. I mean, this is just like a test and trial deal too, so. Won't pick up that damn little one. I almost had it. There is one little area in there. God damn it. I'm not having much luck. Gotta find a way to get them off that damn shelf. Ooh, I can get that one. Come on. Shit, can I grab them? By Georgie, I know what I'm going to do. You don't give them to me, I'll take them. Ah, 5,000. I'll be broke, but one machine gets upgraded. I will take that all. I'll just have to take them from here and load them up down there after the day's over. Well, at least we got one machine upgraded for a little bit. Be a little bit faster. Yeah, once I get this machine here upgraded, it coming through it ain't gonna be any different. Ah, because the ones that are rejected are gonna be kicked out anyway. But like I said, I got a plan on this. It's just the space and being able to put them over stuff. I'm going to upgrade the belts too and the inspection machines one. I'm going to do the inspection machines first. Now you no sense having a fast belt if you got a slow machine. I gotta get up. My damn leg and hips killing me. I'll be right back. Oh. Damn thing ain't even got 16 in it yet. Ah, come on. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that one. Morning, boss. Hope your morning's going good. Mine's been a little hectic. Trying to rebuild a different warehouse. Hell, this one's already full. Damn, already? Running around the warehouse like a chicken with his head cut off. Yep, it's taking a while. I'm not used to this shit. I want this shit to get around here. Running out of money. That's it. That'll help a little bit. Uh-oh, what happened? The laptop's having trouble staying connected. There we go. Looks like it's time to go to bed and get up and make some more money. 'Cause I'm out. I think I'm gonna go in and play my other one here in a minute. Screw it, it's the start of a new day. I'm gonna log out of this one and log back into my other game. I'm gonna log back into my other good one. The one I already got set up. See if we can break some records or something. Log into my $10 million one. There we go. Yeah, it's a little slow. Let's get the big boy running. We know what this one can do. 757 boxes. Woo! See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of shit I'm used to. All right, I don't even know what day it is in this game. I forgot. The boat's running today. Let's go down here and unleash the boat. This is the warehouse that knows how to do damage to shipping, boy. It can put out them boxes. There they go. This one is fully automated. I've done everything I can think of to keep her running smooth. I think I'll go stick around over here, make sure that my boat runs smoothly, unloading all those and all those backed up on the belts. This is my big baby. The record in this warehouse is 831 boxes. It's done 831 boxes in one set. And usually it'll do 144 plus by noon. You can see the rejected boxes jumping over each other over there. I got launchers and 2 sets of inspection machines over there. This one here does not play around. This little warehouse is a sight to behold, I'll tell you. I'm already backing up. I have to start filling up my other 2 shelves over here. The airplane ain't shipping today. Whoop. Let me get up here. Now I can see everything. The launcher launches them over the first machine. This little darling don't play around. 176 boxes at 12:30. 192, 208. Took some while in development, but hey, everything's worth a wait. 240. Box is still rolling in. Everything is upgraded. There's nothing that ain't upgraded in here. It's all upgraded to the max. There's 300, 320. We hadn't even shut down yet. The boats are still unloading. See if we can break another record. $368. $384. Yeah, I thought about changing this around, but I'm like, why? They're 400. $430 for almost $450. It's more like it, booger. Oh, I'm telling you. Welcome everybody to join the stream. I'm Tex, and this is my maxed out warehouse. I was trying to get 800 one night, and I ended up getting 831 boxes, so we're going to attempt to break a new record here pretty soon, I hope. Will it do 850? Hell, I don't know. I just sit here and watch her roll. Finally got all those boats off the shelves. Now all they got to do is take the incoming and put them over there. Ha! This one just backing up. It can't help it. We got 512 when the sun went down and the doors closed. And you see all the boxes we still got in. What are we supposed to do with the money now? I guess just keep it. Because there ain't nothing left to spend it on. Well, I think we're going to get 700 easy. 592 there. And they come out so fast, and I'm putting so much pressure on these denied, they're backing up, and I even got them splitting it. Huh. Well, let's see. Looks like that side of the warehouse is about done. Just about. Got a few more boxes coming out over there. There comes another one. 640. That might be it for boat and rail. For rail over here. Yep, no more rail. So we'll hit the button over here. That'll add that to the total. 672. That'll add those four. 692. 694. There's 700. I need to shut the boat off because it don't run tomorrow. 705, huh? 708. We're going to have 723 and $10,124,505. And no mistakes. Thank God. It happens. This warehouse running this fast, it happened. Made $81,000 in one day. That's my kind of business right there. I don't know about y'all. Now we got to unleash the airplanes, I believe. Yep, airplane day. And they are backed up. 6 shells full. We turn this off to make the airplane, and that one on to make the airplanes go straight for today. Turn this on to unload the shells. And off we go. Won't be none coming this way, so I'll just stand up here and watch. Let's see what happens. We already got 16. Yep, it's going as fast as it can. That's a lot of damn boxes. Let's see. They were all full and backed up. So we're talking 6 times 16. So there's almost 100 boxes that was on the shelf before we ever started today. If you'd like a tour, you want me to show you around, show you how I got it built, please ask. I'll start at the 2 doors that you start with in the game, and I'll show you how I have it set up. I'll walk you through the warehouse. It may not be pretty, but it gets the job done. 160 at noon. 176 at 12:06. We almost got 200 at noon. That's crazy. Now you can see now, and see I turn, when airplanes ain't running, I turn this one off so they won't go forward. And I turn this one on, this direction will automatically send them this way to be loaded on the shelf. This one is here to stop them after they hit the shelf. I turn this off to keep them from advancing in there when the airplane's not running. And all that over there, the first 2 doors are rail and truck. The second 2 doors are airplane and boat. And the airplane and boat goes in the set of machines closest to the door. The front set of machine takes everything that has no label from the first 2 doors. Then after they go through, they break off and sort it out, go to their appropriate racks and appropriate doors. And they just truck right along. If it wasn't for one box having to wait on the package in front of it to go over that conveyor, it would help with my backup a lot. $336 and counting. Trying to see, seems to be a little hold up right there. I guess it's because of that deal that's going over. I don't know. Purple is all airplane. Red is all denial. Blue is The boat rail is the orange down there, and blue and yellow is the airplane. We also have a machine at the other end that takes all the good rail and truck and sends them out that door on the other end. Yeah, that's a lot of boxes still to come off there. We're at 512. Shit. We're going to be, what, close to 550 at 1700? I might get 750, maybe. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you like, please be sure to give me a like, and if you like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. You like to support the stream, there's even a little donation button down there. I get more watchers and subscribers because of Parcel, I think, that any game I've used besides Schedule 1. I got a bunch from Schedule 1. But he's still updating and messing with the cartel, so I'm not going to attempt to get in there and do anything until he gets done with the cartel updates. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go buy a shotgun and a bunch of shells. 687. We still tossing boxes. Yeah, literally. 719. Woohoo! Woohoo! Attaboy, Leroy. Any more coming? Nope. Well, let's see what kind of grand total we can get. We're at 767, 772, 780. We're going to get 800 anyway. That one's already counted them. 796. This one's still going. I gotta wait on this one. Might always turn that on, turn this off. Airplane don't run tomorrow. 812. Now I still see boxes on the top shelf. Could 831 be fixing to fall? Are you shitting me? $831 could be fixing to fall, depending on what's in them other boxes. There's 828. 3 boxes to tie, 4 boxes to break the record. We done beat the record. We have a new warehouse record. So far it's 838. And 4 more. 842 boxes. Why, golly there, Gomer. 842, new warehouse record. Golly. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Got to get another pick for my Steam page. Wow. 101,442 submittals. We had 1 invalid. Hey, that out of 842 boxes, I ain't gonna bitch having 1 invalid. Some people make a big deal out of it, but I'll be damned if I will. I ain't gonna be using these. Another record, booger. Don't know why I hung on to these as long as I did. I'm done. As far as I'm concerned, this warehouse is now perfecto. Wow, 10 million. Let's see how much money we made. $94,000. Yeah, booger. You got to. I mean, that's a lot of dang boxes for this game, though. And I clear the chute. I was sitting here wondering, you know, if I sat there and didn't clear the chutes, hell, it'd probably be bigger. Make sure I shut off airplane. Pretty sure I did. Oh, I gotta shut that off. I think that today is just truck and rail. So that's shut off. That's the only one I got to shut off. Everything else is good to go. Well, we won't get a chance to break the damn record until we run this damn game through the weekend. So let's get her rolling. Fill them shelves back up again. That there pretty darn amazing there, Tex. God damn it. Oh, shit. Yeah, what's their name missed out on the record breaking again. We'll go ahead and we'll run her. We got enough time. We may get another shot at breaking the record again. Eight boxes away from 850. Like I say, it just depends on the boxes. If you get a bunch of rejects and you don't get and it don't fill up the warehouse shelves, you don't really have a shot. But if you get the right boxes, not a lot of rejects, and the rest of them go to the shelves, and build up the days before you go to, run a big day where you got a good shot of, setting some kind of damn record for yourself. But I haven't seen another Parcel simulator put out this many boxes. I've looked, but I haven't. I've seen some nice looking ones, but I've never seen anybody put out too many boxes. One I did in front of each door over here. This one to my left has bolt and rail, sending bolt and rail to these two machines. This over here only takes anything that's not bolt and rail goes down here and breaks off into boat and airplane, and this over here is rail and truck. Excuse me. I use these on loading my shelves. On the other end, I use a three-way. Why it works better that way, I have no idea. It just does. I have yet to figure out why it works better. Every time you'll do an update, I'll try it to change it, and it just works better like I got it. So I'm just gonna leave. I probably just leave it the hell alone. Wait a minute. I just spotted one that wasn't upgraded. Har, har, har. Get your butt in gear and get busy. I seen it come over that hump and I was like, damn, that thing slowed down. Sometimes I'll just sit here and I'll be watching it, but y'all think I got it just sitting still. And what I'm doing, I'm looking at those conveyors and everything, making sure I've got that shit upgraded. Because if I've got a chance to get one extra box by upgrading something, I'm going to do it. Uh-oh, we got a... No, it's just backed up over. Okay. So I say we got a little mishap over here, but we don't. All that looks upgraded to me. Yep, it's all upgraded. Pretty sure now. The only thing it is not upgraded, and don't do it, is the launcher. The launcher is not upgraded. If you upgrade it, it's going to toss the shit out of it. If you max it, it'll toss it up against the wall, or it'll throw it up against the wall over there almost. But I did put another set of machines behind this one, and if you upgrade the launcher one time, it will launch it over this one and this one and land it on this belt. I did think about doing that, but what it does, it starts really backing up the belts here. They still land, it's just they're so backed up it's not funny. And it don't really help a lot. I mean, everything flows pretty damn good. Everything flows pretty well, as y'all have seen. We ain't gonna get no record yet, or even get close to it. I was shocked the last one. That's the last open sesame. Damn. Not a bad job for an old man. It ought to be all coming from that direction. $432. We probably get about $550, maybe. Tomorrow we got to see. The next day we open up airplanes again, but there's not that many really on the racks over there. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Had a good time DJing last night. I was playing the country hits from 1976, even some of the older guys that were there. I have one guy that's 70 years old that comes every Saturday and listens to me, and I played a song, and I forgot what it was, and he's like, "Man, I ain't heard that song in decades." He said, "You are it. You are the DJ of country DJs." I said, "Well, thank you." Oh, well. Oh, no, there ain't none there. Uh, 507. 518. $58,000. We're in the money, that's for sure. All right. Not mistaken, we unlock the airplanes. Yep. Then after this, we start building everything up again. Stop that, open that, and open that. Let her rip. Boy, I may have to drink me some coffee with my damn lunch. Shit. I don't know what them Cowboys seen in that Dallas Cowboys seen in that backup quarterback, but it must have been edited. Because that guy ain't an NFL quarterback. Ain't no way. All right. I'm going to get off of here for just a second, stretch my legs. I'll be back with you. Don't run off. I also let my ears get unattached from the side of my head. They kind of stuck there. It's still running. Figured it might be done by now. Well, we have what? $383. I was looking at still got Jeff as the subscriber, and still got Zoe's donation there. Really, that's Booger's donation. The amount just didn't come out right for some reason. Booger donated 10, Zoe donated 5. Yep, there ain't much I can do. They're coming off the truck so fast that I'd have to add another set of machines back there. It'd really be hard to route them, I think. Because you gotta, I mean, wouldn't be that hard to put them in this area right here. But getting them going to where they need to go would be the problem. I've thought about it. Don't think I ain't thought about it. I'd have to set them up just like these. And what the hard part is getting this little darling to put these rejected things where they need to go. Because the rejected, I'd have to come out here and loop them all the way around and connect them to this. But don't put it past me. Ask Booger, he'll tell you. If I think something's possible, I'm going to try it. If I think I ain't squeezing every box out of this that I can, I will try something different to get those boxes. I'm a box monger. But it is possible to take these, and I'd have to step them back and have them where they come, the negatives rejected would come this direction somehow. But I just ain't figured out how just yet. Not with the setup that I got. Because you wouldn't have to worry about this one, because you're not going to get no rejected in this machine, because all these others are going to reject them before it gets to this. So you don't have to worry about that one. You just got to get the rejected from these other machines out. Somehow or another, what I'd have to do is turn these machines around and make the rejected come out the backside. And that is one tough order with them set up the way they are. I think I bought a machine here a while back and flipped it around every direction I could think. Damn, we're gonna get another 600. Let me look. What's the next day? I ain't worried about that. That shit happens. He knows there's a problem and he's working on it. So let's see what we got here for the next day. Yep, that's what I thought. It's just truck by itself. So we need to turn this off so all those rails will stay on the racks. And then we got to go down. First of all, I got to go over here. I got to fix this. Turn that on, turn that off, turn that off. I got to come over here and shut this off so the rail won't go. I believe that ought to do it. And I believe we're ready to go in, take a nap, go to the next day. $70,000. Ain't bad. Not like the 90,000 we had with the 842 boxes, but it's damn good. And they get out here and have a party and lock me in the container. Don't even offer me a beer. They leave all the trash for me to pick up. Okay. We should be ready. We got the rail locked up over here, so it ain't going nowhere. We got the airplane headed to the shell. We're still shut off on the boats. And we shut the rail off over here. So we're good. Let them roll. Ain't gonna do nothing but trucks the next 2 days. So the racks will fill up. Then the third day we release the rail. Then the next day we boat, and the next day the airplane. And when the boat and the airplane usually get released, is usually when the records get broke. $166 subscribers. I might get 200 by the end of the year. For those of y'all that joined, I was working on my other dim. I come to a point I needed to kind of clear my head, get away from it, so I come over in my completed dim. Everything's maxed. This is a dim that sets the records. It sets box records. What it's all about. It's not how pretty it is. It's how efficient it is. But we may see what we can do. I think when I turn them around backwards, that red around backwards, it makes the green come out to the right. I guess I could set up this over here the way this side is set up and have 2 rows over there that would take the pressure off that other door. Well, if I had that much money in real, I wouldn't know what to do. I did have the weirdest dream last night, though. I had a dream where people were buying me stuff, and they were just showing up. I went outside and there was a new truck. And I was like, where'd this come from? And somebody walked up, handed me a key, and they said, this is your new truck. And then I tossed and turned for a few minutes, got back to sleep. Then I dreamed there was a knock at the door, and I went. They come in and said, we're here to fix your house. So they come in and started redoing the inside of my living room and building it just like I wanted it built. And they just disappeared. I'm like, damn. Well, the next time I seen one of them, and I said, where's this coming from? Who is doing this? And this guy walks up, and he handed me a gold envelope. And I opened the gold envelope, and all it says is when you have everything you need taken care of, please play it forward, is what the note on the inside read. Now, what that dream meant, I have no idea. But I got a good idea. It means that somebody helps you out and you're able to help somebody else out, help them out by playing it forward. That's what I think it means. The only thing I could figure, it drove me nuts. I was like, well, I wish somebody would pull up and give me a new truck and come in here and fix my living room up like I wanted it. Weird ass dream, but I sure enjoyed looking at my living room. My living room was set up like I wanted it, and in the middle there was 4 chairs, each facing a different direction, different wall. Each wall had a gigantic TV screen on it. Every chair I had, one with the Dallas Cowboy, one with the Dallas Stars, one with the Texas Rangers, and one with the Dallas Maverick. And the wall in front of them had in front of those chairs had the team painted, and it looked like the team logo with stars from the teams autographed and their pictures hanging on the wall. And it was that way for every team. And I was like, damn. And in the middle of all 4 chairs behind me was a wet bar. And I was like, why have I got a wet bar? I don't drink alcohol. At least that's what I was thinking to myself. I was like, I don't drink alcohol. Why have I got a wet bar? Yeah, green conveyors means that it's going somewhere. These conveyors here are for truck and rail. Red is for denials. Blue is for the boats. And of course the purple on the other end is for air. Damn, scared the shit out of me. A little launcher I got put across there to get rid of the denials. Got one more day of this. Starting to build up a little boat, not a lot. Ought to be getting close to the end of that. Oop. Take a look. Yeah, that ought to be the last one going right there. And that's going to automatically click over. And that's going to automatically click over. Yep, we usually don't get 400 or 500 on the off days with the trucks. But what I'm going to pay attention to is how many denials I got. 200, see what the denials, if this up here approvals had been a little higher than the denials, it kind of made me think that maybe I got more on the shelves than I should for that day. Truck, one more day. See down here, all I'm doing is breaking them up. I'm sending truck and rail over here because of this door. And it gets rid of the denials, takes the truck and sends them around and back through. Takes the rail, sends it to this rack, and if they're not running, I shut this off and they stay on this rack. I don't need but two so far anyway. And then the rest of it is kind of self-explanatory what it's doing. Now, if you want to get a better look at the launchers, let's see, I need to get, there's somewhere I could get, oh, over here. Now you can kind of see how I got the launcher set up one behind the other. There's the launcher out the back side for the denials. And it chunks the denials up and over. Even if they don't have a sticker, because if they don't have a sticker, they go through here and get a sticker. why I got, it's just, no, wait a minute. They go through here to be separated into, I'm breaking them down because there were so many of them. The sticker deal is back on the back side over here. But they get their sticker going that way and the other one is over there and it gets this sticker going through that way. But 842 boxes. Ha 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 ha. Oh. They throwing them damn things on the trucks, what's going on? Yep, got one right here fixing to get launched. Ew, boom. Off she goes. Oh, rail shelves building up. Looks like we got two boats rails filled up. Got one more day. We'll release the rail tomorrow. So the fuller it gets, the better chance, but I don't see the rail loading up all 6 shelves. May load up 4 or 5, but I don't think it'll do all 6 of them. Well, there's not 6. There's 2 in each line. It might fill 8 of them. 8 to 10. I had to add another shelf to rail and airplane because they was filling up so much. Ever since he upgraded he made the upgrade. I just paid for it and upgraded in the game. The offloading speed, the conveyor belts for the offloading speed, they're maxed. And ever since I've done that, I had to add shelves. And of course my numbers went up. But I don't know why those little things work better on the backside. I ain't figured it out, but they just do. Work better than the 3-way. I'm looking to see where in the hell these boxes are going because the shelf here is starting to get a little full. Damn. Quite a few coming. About to lock the door down here in 30 more seconds, something like that. We messed with this thing and we messed with it and messed with it, you know, playing the game. Adding this, adding that. Booger was around for some of it. Putting this arthritis cream on my hand. If I don't do it right, it don't work. I guarantee you next month I'm gonna go get some more. This shit works if I just remember to put it on there. Old fingers and arthritis ain't good to you when you play games. But games like this, it gives my hand and my fingers a little rest. Yeah, I went up there to Walgreens and asked them. They said, we got some arthritis pain relieving gel over there. So if you'll use it as directed, it'll help. If you don't, it ain't gonna, because it had the guarantee warranty on it. It's guaranteed to work. But she told me if you don't put it on like it says, it won't work. So I tried it for about 3 days and I was really surprised. Well, it got close to filling that sucker up. Yeah, they still loading. So they're not completely full. Well, that about does that. There goes that one. Go down here and get the other rejection, and we can get ready for the next day. Release that rail. $434. Not great, not bad. I just got to remember, you know, it's this truck just going through. Damn. Party mongers. got to release the rail back here too. There we go. And release the rail here. Because it is rail and boat, I believe. I mean, rail and truck today. Alrighty. Here we go. Boat got one more day to fill up. Yep, boat and airplane's got one more day. Well, the airplane's got 2 days. I think. Yeah. This is the last time the boat has to fill up. I don't have 10 racks of boats. 5 on each end. Everything's working like it should. When it's working like it should, all I gotta do is stand back and watch. But I do keep an eye on them, because sometimes they do jam up still. Oh shit. Got a phone call. Spammers. Oh, that's not a spammer. That's my boy. His birthday was yesterday. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. Hold on, I'm going to give him a buzz for Jock Kick. Won't take but a minute. I'm pretty sure he's busy. But he may answer. Yeah, sorry it took so long. You're looking at some pictures of my nephew going to Grayson College and pursue his baseball career at Grayson College. So I had to check that out. Here's a damn good baseball pitcher. But they got him in the bullpen for now. It's his freshman year. Damn, 608? Shit. Still unloading the rack. May get 700. Maybe. How full did my boat rack get? Some of them's backed up. Yeah, he's going to play a year or two at junior college because it don't count against him. And then he's going to go to a major college and play ball there and then see where that leads him. He has a few of his friends that he played baseball with that decided to go to that college. Plus, they set him up good. It was a full ride, so. He got a full scholarship. Damn, that box is still coming. This is more than I expected. A lot more than I expected, honestly. I didn't expect to get close to 700. Shit, there's a lot on that rack. Damn. Could we be talking a record first? And we hadn't even let loose the airplane in the boat yet? Damn. There's 672. Nah, surely not. Maybe 750. We'll see, I guess. Well, looks like that's the last box coming right there. We got 700 at least. Yeah, he'll get more playing time at a junior college than he will a major college where he'd be a backup to some guy. That's why he did it. That's 698. We got our 700. $722. $735. $750. Exactly what I said. $750. Yikes. All right, we got enough time before we have to go in there and fire up the skillet. Let's see. $84,318 profit. Because I didn't spend no money except for the money I pushed the button for. $10,525,000 plus trash money. Yeah, my brother's wife, she had her little moment as being a mom leaving her son at college for his first year. She was all uptight and upset about it, you know. Kids go, he is the baby of the family, so my nephew he's the little baby of the family, so he's the last one at the nest, and damn, we got a lot of boxes there. Let's see. Nah, didn't quite get that full. Yeah, she realizing all her kids have grown up, got out on their own. I think I better get over here and watch them. Make sure they don't jam up. Let the rest of them roll, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, he's not a long ways from that Choctaw Casino. They went and dropped him off, got him all settled in his dorm, went to Walmart and Target and got him some things there, and then turned around and went to Choctaw Casino for a couple of hours, and they went back. After they had dinner, they went to their hotel room, and they went back the next day to see him the next day. And of course, his girlfriend was with him, and she had to, this is the first time they've been apart since they, well, shit, they ain't been apart, because he was going to college, you know, and he was here in town. He'll do fine. College, getting away from home, be good for him. Of course, I'm not sure how my brother's going to act. He's so used to going to high school games and watching him play. Now I guess he'll be driving up there to Grayson College all the time watching him play. Yeah, he was offered a few full scholarships, so he took Grayson College. Because he wanted to go to junior college first. He went and visited Oklahoma and Texas and some others, but he wouldn't have got much playing time. So he won't go on to junior college where he gets more playing time and he can prove himself to the big colleges and get his fastball up there a little bit more. He has a little control issue. He'll make them, because even in high school he was making, and even when he played his other league, he would make probably 4 wild pitches a game, and that does include hitting batters and knock the piss out of them. So I'm hoping they got a good pitching coach that'll help him with his control a little bit more. He wants to throw it faster, but he don't realize when you throw it harder, you do lose a little control over the ball. And I tried to explain to him. Of course, he's not a bowler like I was, but when I was bowling, it's kind of like pitching. If you throwing a pitch and it's not going where you want it to go, if you'll make the adjustment on the rubber to the left or to the right and throw that same pitch, it will drop in there. I just had to quit pitching because I was a young kid and I didn't want them cutting in my shoulder and going in there and taking a bone spur out. To me, I was like, no, I'll just play football. I ain't got to worry about no bone spur playing football. No. Oh. God dang, that money's adding up. You're having more boxes, man. That money is adding up. Nice little relaxing game, though. Yeah, my first injury playing football was in junior high. And we were running, doing turnarounds. Where you run 5 yards, put your hands down, and run 10 yards, put your hands down and turn around and go back. And I put my hand down and I stuck my thumb in a hole that they used to stick a pole in to play volleyball out there. And I stuck my thumb when I put my hand down, my thumb went in the hole, and when I turned around, I twisted that thumb. And man, that hurt. That hurt worse than any tackle I ever made. I played 3 different positions mainly. I played starting center, starting right defensive end, and on goal line stance I was linebacker. And when you got a big old guy like I had behind me that told me that you better get through there because I'm coming straight up your back, and this guy's bigger than you are, you make sure you get through there. Yeah, my dad looked at it. He goes, "Oh, he's okay. Suck it up, boy." I was like, "What? Suck it up? This shit hurts." Feel like I stuck it on a train track and somebody run over the knuckle. It hurt. But I did. I wrapped it up and kept playing. Just wrap it up and go on. It's funny, when my boy played football before he got run over by the car, he got injured where he couldn't play no more. But if he got tired or he wanted to, needed to rest, it was like the team just gave up. They didn't think they could win without my son playing. Yeah, Dallas backup quarterback is horrible. He is horrible. He may have done good in college, but he's not NFL material. Dallas got rid of Cooper Rush and to Baltimore, and they played against him last night, and he just picked them apart. The defense they play too far off of the ball. Too far off the receiver. You can't give a receiver 8 to 10 yards off the ball, because the quarterback's just going to play catch with him and let him run all night. What's up, boy? Yeah, I haven't watched the whole game. I only watched half the first quarter, and then I kind of watched at it. I don't know. I didn't really get a chance. I wanted to watch that offensive lineman. I watched him. Hell, the offense wasn't on the field that much. Out 3 plays and gone. But I didn't get a chance to watch that big offensive lineman we got that much. I don't know how good he done. But I was really wanting to pay attention and see how he did. Yeah. Yeah, but Dallas backup quarterback is no good. And Dak is Dak. What can I say? The last good quarterback get the Dallas Cowboys got was Troy. What in the hell is going on down here? Wait a minute. Well, I got more boxes I can count. Shit. I was wondering why I didn't get 700. That's why, because they got jammed up down here at this door. Well, son of a gun. Now I got to go back through the whole daggone thing. Boss caught you, Nash. Boss been here for a while. Crap, look at this. We may set another record. Look how far the airplane is backed up. Jesus. Now I got to go back around here, push these buttons again. Man, I don't wonder I didn't get 700. Booger Nash is my son. That's one of my boys. I got 3 boys and a girl. I have a feeling we may break the record again. I can't wait to run the next day. Yo, boss been hanging in there with me for a while. Jeannie come in and talked to me the other day for a while. Okay. Man, I don't know. I have to go. Oh! Ha! Ha! You don't want to know. Fried spam sandwich. That's told me that's what he wanted yesterday. He wants a spammer sandwich. Yeah, he hadn't bought no spam in a long time, so I didn't say nothing. I was like, all right, whatever, yeah. What was I supposed to shut? Oh, the rail runs today too, so I ain't got to shut nothing off. Yeah. We may break another record though. But I'm sticking, I gotta keep an eye on shit down here because that was not cool. Now I can watch the boat and this end from right here. Yeah, I don't know if there's any football on today or not. I hadn't looked to see. Yeah, I think that girl down there at that club said her name was Christine, I think. Damn 40-year-old girl trying to pick your daddy up. Everybody was telling me, said, you need to leave that youngster alone. I said, hey, I was leaving. She come after me. Oh, what in the hell is wrong? Whoop. I said, don't call me no monster. She come after me. It's getting stuck for some reason. It's never done this before. Well, Make sure everything's going all right on this end. Damn, what in the hell is going on? I'll just take that one and put it on the reject. You know, I don't think he's going to eat a sandwich. He had ham sandwich yesterday. Boy, don't ever go down there to that Big Al's down there and start a tab. They charge 20% tip at the end of the night on your tab. Ever go down there, I'm just going to go in there and I'll just order what I want at the damn bar. Of course, after I met the guy there and talked to him that his wife was a waitress, I was getting a couple of free beers. So I didn't have much. I think I had about 4 beers total night. Draft. Ugh. I take that back. At Rocket, I had 2 bottles of Bud Light. Don't say that word, fry baloney. Ah, damn, he'll have me in there frying that shit. Oh, wait a minute. Ain't got no baloney. Got some ham, though. I'll help this end out. I mean, it's never backed up like this before. Never, ever, ever. But I guess them coming off the truck as fast as they are. There's another one. Where'd that little sucker go? Right there. There's another one. Oh, shit. Oh, did you watch the video I sent you of Mercedes singing down there? She was singing that Carrie Underwood song, Blown Away. I couldn't believe that girl had that a set of lungs on her like that. I was like, damn. Shit, we're almost at 600, and it ain't even close time. Yeah, it just did. Yeah, the way she talks, she just whispers. And boy, when she sung that song, she was blaring. I was like, what the hell? Where'd that come from? She talks like a little mouse. And sings, boy, she's a little powerhouse. Yeah, this old guy he was sitting at the bar with this girl, and I was looking over there and watching. I was seeing this older man sitting at the bar, and there's this woman sitting with him. You know, and I thought it was his daughter. And she turned around and gave him a kiss, and I thought, what the hell? And I asked that other guy, his wife worked there, and he's like, he said, no. He said, that ain't his daughter, that's his wife. I said, what? He goes, yeah, he's 70, she's 40. Ozzy Osbourne. Crazy Train. Well, 719. We're still unloading. Yeah, he said they fight all the time, though. $761. I don't think this is going to break no record. Depends on how much is on that shelf left. There's 13. Let's go see what we're going to get out of these other two. Then we'll go back and wait on the airplane to. I mean, that airplane was backed up. That's 805. And the record is 842, so I don't know. There's a lot of boxes on that shelf. We may be fixing to break that record again. Can we get 850? Ah, damn. 821. Damn, that rack's still loading boxes from the back rack. I think we're going to hit 850 or better. Another record is going down. I see it now. Ah, damn, can't believe it. $837. just 5 boxes away from the damn record, and I know we got more than that. They still coming off that rack. So we got a new record. Is that the last box? Yep. $8.53. Ha ha ha. Did it again. Broke that record again. New warehouse record. 8.55. Damn. Shit. I didn't think 8.42 would be broken. Oh boy. Shit, I hadn't made no tea since you left. I need to go in there and make some when I make his spam. But that is going to be all of this. 8.55, another record. Well, probably could have been more, but it's just the way things backed up in the warehouse. But anyway, I'm going to get over here and I'm going to take my meds and go in there and whoop up something to eat. I'll catch y'all a little later. This is old Big Tech down there in North Central Texas. Woo! We're going to exit out of this parcel before we break anything else. Take care. God bless. We'll see y'all later.